Former aide to former President Goodluck Jonathan, in the person of Reno Omokri, has once spoken again. In a recent tweet he made on his verified Twitter handle, he lamented on why the anti-graft body Economic and Financial Crimes Commission keeps on targeting people in the southern part of Nigeria. Further speaking, he made known that EFCC is a body that is unjustly arrest and harass businessmen and innocent citizens. Concluding this write-up, he expressed his anguish on why the Buhari regime keeps on protecting controversial ex-deputy commissioner of police of Nigeria, Abba Kyari. You could recall that few months ago he was accused of helping Instagram celebrity Hush Puppy in fraudulent practices. How many times have you read of mass EFCC arrests in northern Nigeria? That is the question Reno Mokre is asking. How many? Such mass arrests only occur down south. Under Buhari, EFCC is reduced to a body for indiscriminately harassing southerners, including legitimate businessmen. See how Buhari is protecting DCP Abba Kyari. This is a very candid point from the popular rights activists. Almost every week there are reports of the EFCC entering people's names, people's homes and hotels without warrants, mostly in the night. This attitude indeed must stop. President Muhammadu Buhari and chairman of the anti-graft body Abdul Rashid Bawa must do the needful. They must do the needful, or they are the ones who are in charge of all these abnormalities. One thing is that at this stage and time, we are not supposed to be talking about this tribal sentiments here and there. But unfortunately, that is the platform that the president himself has created, and he's not apologetic about it. He's not bothered about it. He doesn't care about it. He has been people who have been I would like defending him that he's not a nepotistic, he's not tribalistic. Is a lie, because recently the Arewa group or the Northern group, they have confirmed that yes, this man does that, but don't use it as a yardstick. They agree to the fact that it is like that, but they will be denying all of these things. We're not supposed to be saying it, because when you hear somebody like Reno Mokri saying something of this nature, some people now come and tell you, why are you doing like that? You people are too this and that. So does it mean those who are committing crime, they should not go after them? No, not that they should not go after them. But what is good for the goose is also good for the ganders. Everything must be balanced. We don't speak the same language in Nigeria. We don't have the same culture. So definitely all of those things we come to play. If we talk about federal character, we should be able to practice it. But as far as we are concerned, everything, it has been like that before now. All this tribalism sentiment here and there. But in fact, the Buhari just came and just opened it up that this is the way, this is my kind of person, which a lot of people complained about when he was vying for this position. But people just forget it. Oh, how can this old man be behaving like that? Some people just thought that maybe all those times, then maybe he was young, just like the way they were defending Pantami, that when he said those things, he was young, now he's old. So maybe people were like, oh, he was young then. Yeah, those were past things. Not knowing that, like they always say, a leopard will never change his color or his just clothes. So when we are discussing this kind of a thing, it makes those who are not supposed to go in that direction. When you begin to see somebody who is acting on that on a daily basis, you will be forced to say something, and that is the way it is. Because anybody who is committing any offense anywhere should be held responsible, should be apprehended, should be made to face the law. But what we have is a different thing, and it's asking, if it were to be, you can imagine a case of Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho, says it all. Their problem is those people, but the real people who are committing these real atrocities, they look the other way. Now that is why you see that the Southerners are just not even concerned, or they are not even taking all these Northerners who are running since yesterday, or for some days now they've been running letter skater, protesting this and this and that. They are looking at them as if like people who are not serious, and of course they are not really serious, because we know what they stand for, what they stood for. So when you begin to see this kind of a thing, you'll be tempted, unless you are not human being, you'll be tempted, because it is glaring. You can't hide it, no matter how you try to be politically correct, to try to behave maturely. You can't, because these people are saying they will act crudely. And they will expect you to choose your words. You have to be like this. But when they are doing their own, they do it anyhow. And you don't question them. No, nobody does that. That's why everybody is like towing the same line of tribalism and nepotism. And you begin to ask that this kind of a thing is not happening down there. He says it all. When the head is rotting, the whole body is, when the head is rotting, the whole body is rotting. When we have old people like that and they cannot put people together, they cannot put children together, they cannot put the younger ones together. Those ones, are they fit to be called elders? And it's a pertinent question that this man has asked. Every now and then, you see them busting into people's house. It's like they say the kind of impunity is just is on another level with EFCC. It is during this very time any rubbish nonsense is just happening. Recently, I came across a video online when somebody was complaining that EFCC just came. They came with a list. They were going from houses to houses at midnight and they behaved like armed robbers. Is that how they are doing it? Those who, the time of Rubadu, that then, was that how they were doing it? You know, acting like armed robbers. And they destroyed a lot of things in the guy's house. At the end of the day, they say, oh, this one is clean. After checking his computer, after checking his phone, oh, they say, oh, this guy is clean. This guy is okay. They left. And if you see, they destroy. You know, it was just like an armed robber issue. Then who is going to foot the bill? Before you know it, they will start denying. They will tell you they are not the ones that came. They will deny it. And the useless people who are their followers or who are their supporters, they will not tell you that, where is the evidence? Did you see them there? Oh, where's the video? Where's the whatever? Maybe some other people came and they will deny it. That is where it has already gotten into. Very, very shameful acts. And they are not concerned about it. You see the way they went to quickly go and bring a Nnamdi Kanu. But if it were to be a Southerner, you begin to think like that, because me, I don't even like mention this one, because this one is from this tribe and all of that. But it is clear you cannot but say it the way it is. That is what this government, especially the president, is the one that created it. He escalated it. It has been, not that it has not been, but he just came on board and began to do whatever he likes. That's to say that he works he works only with the people he is used to. Who does that? And at the end of the day, what are they doing? Those people he says is used to them. What have they done? Nothing. They've all scattered the country together. Well, people in the north are VIP, if you must know. Reno Mokri, if you must know. The reason why it is not happening over there, because they are VIP. Okay, VIP in terrorist sponsoring. I concord, bro, with you. If Kyari was Southerner, you could have been repatriated to US by now. For so long, but now hide by Fulani government. So guys, leave your comment down there below. Let's have your take.